Now, it says here that when John's parlay hits, he's going to use his winnings. I'm not joking. Can I get a drum roll, Matt James? Welcome to Parlay Hot Seat, the show where you call in with your big money parlays. If we like them, we'll fund them. I'm Overtime Day, and I've got two venture capitalist bettors riding with me today. Matt James, who is willing to come off the ski mountain for a week straight in Utah just for this show. Thank you, Matt.
Glad to be here.
And Alex Englert, aka Ace, who is supporting his Pittsburgh Steelers making the playoffs somehow with a black and yellow smiley face bandana.
Shout out to the Raiders, no ties.
On the line, we have Neri and the boys from San Francisco. It says here that once their parlay hits, they're going to start making Levi pay his rent because they're sick and tired of Levi skipping out, not paying his rent. So with that, let's hear the parlay, and hopefully you guys can start, getting everything that you deserve.
Thank you. We got a 5-leg parlay. We got the Niners money line, the Patriots plus 3.5, Steelers to cover plus 12.5, the Raiders and Bengals to both score 25 plus. That's a tough one. And then Bucks and Eagles under 49.5.
A lot going on here on this 5-leg parlay. We have some underdogs. We have some team totals. We have some game unders. A lot going on. The odds on this are plus 5,535. So $100 pays out to close to $5,700, and $250 pays out to over $14,000. Woo! Matt James, wow. What are your thoughts on this parlay?
All right, One Direction. I love the 49ers money line pick. That's great. The Patriots plus 4, I can get behind that. From 2002 to 2020, the Patriots had this streak of either winning the division and going to the playoffs, so we got a lot of experience there. I think they're going to cover that. I'm trying to get comfortable with this Steelers plus 12.5. I mean, the only interesting thing to me about the Steelers is that Big Ben has his own beef jerky. So, what's the deal with the Steelers right now?
I think our logic for the Steelers was Sorensen still in coverage for the Chiefs.
Ace?
Nope. I like this a lot, and that almost scares me, but I like this a lot. Love the Niners money line. Pats plus 4. This game's going to be 9 degrees. We remember the last time they played, and it was that super cold game. It was 10-14. I like that spread. I think Raiders and Bengals both go over. Bengals have that weird thing with 41 points. 41 points have been scored in the Bengals game 5 times. I think both teams hit the over there. I think my main concern is the Eagles-Bucks under. But I'll be honest, everything else, I'm a Steelers fan. I'm from Pittsburgh. You do not have to convince me to take the Steelers plus 12.5. If we lose by more than 12.5, it's going to be pretty bad day for me. So I'm all for this.
Yeah, so we're a little skeptical about this one, but in anticipation for that, all 4 of us have DM'd Giselle, Brady's wife, on Instagram, try to get into Brady's head.
Yeah.
And there's some rumors swirling around on the metaverse about Gardner Minshew maybe getting the starting job this Sunday against the Bucks. So we're feeling pretty confident about that under.
Hey, we love insider information. You have to get it any way you can. The fire. I really like this parlay as well. I think I am a little bit nervous about the Steelers just because those two teams played a couple weeks ago, and the Steelers got their barn doors blown off. So nothing tells me, what can really change in a couple weeks. But I believe in Mike Tomlin, and he always finds a way to, whether they win or lose, it'll be a close game. I don't see the Steelers getting blown out, but if anyone were to blow them out, it would be the Kansas City Chiefs. Anyone want to bid on this parlay?
You all convinced me with your logic. Eagles, Bucks under. I didn't take into consideration the fact that you all independently messaged, the starting quarterback's wife. So that could play a key role in the under hitting. So here's what I'm going to do. Since I'm not entirely comfortable, I've never done this before. I've never done this on the show. I'm going to offer you a nickel. A nickel pays out $277, enough to fund, your boy band Dow that you're trying to get off the ground. So what do you think about that? I'm starting out with a nickel.
Yeah, we're going to need more than a nickel.
Oh, you're going to need more than a nickel. Got it.
Unfortunately, Levi's rent is above $200 in San Francisco, so.
Yeah, that doesn't cover lunch in San Francisco. I want to offer $50.
I'm gonna raise it, and it needs to be said that Matt James was on his phone giggling to himself for 15 minutes, and that's what you came up with. You were just mapping out the payout. He was mapping out the payout of nickels and dimes, and he was like, "This is exactly what's gonna hit." First of all, I'm going to raise it. I like this. I'll give you 100. I don't know how much your rent is, but it's about time you start paying your rent. I like this a lot. I like the Steelers. I like the Pats. I like the Niners. The Eagles-Bucks kind of scares me, but I like that you're in Brady's head. That's a foolproof plan, in my opinion. That cannot go wrong. So 100. I like 100 here.
And look, we see a lot of bad parlays on this show, and this is not one of them. So I have to strike while the iron's hot. I'm going to go 150.
Wow. 150? Are you serious?
If you
Come on now.
If you come at the king, you best not miss. I'll give you 200. I'll go 200 on this. I like this a
200
lot.
bones.
200. If that doesn't pay your rent, then maybe just move out. 'cause
200
Jesus.
bones.
Any thoughts? You want to raise it to a dime, maybe, Matt? Maybe that could
You're
I'm
out. I'm out on this one. I think that you all need to duke it out and figure it out.
be 200, my friend.
225. 225.
Why does he-
Which right now pays over $12,000. Silence.
Wow.
Silence.
250, and that's it.
Wow.
250. That raises your nickel for sure. That beats out your 200. That pays your rent. Everybody's happy.
These guys have been awfully quiet, so I'm going to put the pressure on them. I'm going to match his offer. 200.
Whoa.
Wow. And you guys have to choose whose money you want to take.
Make a decision.
So to pick who's
I
money
feel like
is
you
it?
have to sell us. Why should we pick you?
The reason that you need to go with mine is because I'm a New York Giants fan, and I've been suffering for months, so I need this one just as much as you guys need it. Levi over there isn't paying his rent. Look, I'm not having any better of a year than you are. We all need this.
One of us at this table bet on Georgia. One of us at this table bet on Bama. I'll tell you who was right. Trust your gut. I'm riding the heat.
You're actually talking to a bunch of Bama
Bunch of
fans,
Bama
so
fans.
go.
I didn't think that was backfired. Let's go.
Roll Tide.
Oh,
Roll
go
Tide.
Dogs.
So I'll take that
Wow.
as that you're going with my $250 bucks.
Wow.
Is this correct?
Love that. It backfired.
That is
Yeah,
correct.
let's do it.
Unbelievable bet hits. It'll pay out to over $14,000. That's paying for a lot more than rent. We might need to do a boys trip to Vegas or something.
I hope you
we'll
get
have the
evicted.
group text going this weekend.
I hope you get evicted so bad.
What a turn of events.
Fellas, thank you for calling in. Hopefully your $14,000 hits, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
On the line, we have Megan from Los Angeles. It says here that when Megan's parlay hits, she's going to use her winnings to go get courtside seats in Los Angeles to watch Kawhi play. Although I'm looking at her parlay, and she's crazy if she thinks that this parlay is going to cover courtside seats in Los Angeles. Megan, what's your parlay today?
I totally get that. And this is once he's healthy. So honestly, it'll probably be playoffs. So I need like pretty big winnings, but we'll see if that happens. So I have the Cowboys -3, Cardinals +4, and then I have the over on the Bucks Eagles at 49.5.
So the odds on this three-leg parlay are plus 601. So $100 pays out to $700. $250 pays out to $1,600. Matt James, what do you like about this parlay?
Well, first of all, Megan, I love that you're calling from LA and you're fading the Rams. You're not taking the hometown team. I love that. I also love the Bucks pick going over. I'm trying to get comfortable with this Cowboys pick, though. I think the playoffs are all about experience. Dak has little to no playoff experience. Jimmy G has all the playoff experience. Almost won the Super Bowl last year. And the 49ers are ranked 6th in total defense, meaning amongst all the NFL teams, they gave up 6th fewest yards. Can you help me get comfortable with that?
Megan?
So here's the thing with the Cowboys. They're coming off of like this insane momentum. They scored 51 points against the Eagles. They had over 175 rushing yards. Dak threw 5 touchdown passes. So they like have this crazy momentum. They're playing in Dallas. And then you have, on the other hand, you have the 49ers. And they're coming off like this huge emotional win against the Rams in overtime. And trust me, I'm aware. But so they have this, like, they come back from a 17-point deficit. They go into Dallas. Deebo Samuel ran all over the Rams. But the thing is that we have Diggs on the Cowboys, the leads league interception. So you have him locked down. So I have to say, like, I definitely see the Cowboys winning this. They're playing at home. They have a winning record at home. I understand where you're coming from with experience. But at the same time, like, didn't Jimmy G like lose in the Super Bowl? So like, I know he has experience, but
Megan, I don't want to be the one to tell you, but Diggs has given up the most yards of any cornerback in the NFL this year. So I don't know who's getting locked down here, but I'll just sprinkle that little nugget in there for you. Ace, what do you like about this parlay?
Well, it needs to be said that Matt James, I mean, he knows what he's talking about, because I agree with his Cowboys concerns. I think that both these games, the Cardinals +4 and the Cowboys -3, these are both coin flips of games. I would take either team money line, but to have either team to cover, It's going to be tough to swing me. I do love the Bucks-Eagles over. Bucks second highest average scoring points in the league. Eagles averaging like 26 points a game. I think that game hits over. Cowboys -3, I don't like. I think Niners win straight up. Yeah, Jimmy G lost in the Super Bowl, but he made it to a Super Bowl. I think that's the big thing that we got to remember here. And the Cowboys did put up 51, but the Eagles had in like their JV football team defense and offense on there. So I think that game's tough to cover. I like the over. The rest of it, not so much.
All right. Well, I have to say, like, I just think like Dan Quinn's a genius. He went over to the Dallas. I mean, he's been changing the game. Even Jimmy G, I know he's coming off of that injury, and obviously he played a great game last week. Like, I definitely don't want to like not credit him at all. But yeah, I'm just feeling the Cowboys. They're playing at home. San Fran has to travel out there. I mean, being in Dallas, I think you guys are wrong, and I'm trying to help you guys out here.
Megan, I have to say, I'm looking at this and I have concerns with all three. I'll be honest with you. Because I think the Cardinals, they're not peaking at the right time, and I think Sean McVay will just like outthink Cliff Kingsbury. I think he's just a better coach. The Cowboys, hey, the 49ers, they're a rough and tough team. They control the trenches, and I think the Cowboys could be a little soft. There, I said it.
Wow.
And finally, the Bucks and the Eagles. The Bucks defense is so fast, and the Eagles, all they can do is run the ball. And I think they're not going to have the same success running the ball because that defense flies all over the field. And with that, I'm going to start the bidding on who wants in on this parlay because I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it. So let's see how these guys feel about it.
All right, Megan. I like you, and I really want to make this work between us, okay?
But
I'm comfortable with the Cardinals pick. I love that pick. I think that +4, that's cool because that still allows, the Rams to win within 4, which I think is going to happen. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the Bucks pick. I want to fund this. I will give you $100 if you flop that Cowboys pick to 49ers.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go. Matt James is always trying to get people to change their picks.
You flop that Cowboys to 49ers +3, and you've got $100. What do you say?
Now I agree with him, but Megan, I think you have to stay strong here. Not telling you what to do, but
hold on, Megan, don't listen to this guy. He doesn't want to give you any money.
That's true. Matt's offering me some money here, and you're just like sitting there, like trying to tell me not to stay strong. Like what? No, don't forget, you guys. Okay, the Cowboys lead the league in turnover differential. Like, I don't understand. I thought maybe you guys would be coming at me with like the Cardinals pick, like, but you're coming at me with the 49ers Cowboys, like. Come on, you got to stay strong with me. Like, I can just see this. The Cowboys are going to take down the 49ers at home. Say it with me. Matt, I got you on board.
I think Matt James thinks we're giving out roses, not actual money, because truthfully, I don't like anything enough to back it. I love the Eagles over. The Cardinals scares the daylights out of me. The Cowboys lose this game straight up. I'm not matching 100, and I don't have the low enough morale to try to get you to change your bet. That is your bet. By all means, stick with your bet. I will not be touching.
Hold on, Megan. Okay, I'm done with these guys bullying you right now. I'm gonna fund this pick straight up $100 because I want you to sit courtside and see Kawhi. You got $100 from MJ.
Wow.
Let's go, Megan.
$100 from MJ. Megan, when this parlay hits, $100 will pay out $700. Wish you the best of luck. Hey, that'll get you in the building. Maybe not courtside. That'll get you in the building.
Matt can pay for his own ticket. He's fine.
I'll be fine. Yeah, we got to get you in the building, Megan.
Let's go.
Hey, thanks for calling, Megan.
Thank you, guys.
On the line, we have John from Southern California. Now, it says here that when John's parlay hits, he's going to use his winnings. I'm not joking. Can I get a drum roll, Matt James? For candles and a Bobby Portis jersey. I can't think of anything better to do with your money. John, what's your parlay today?
Yeah, there isn't anything better to do with the money. So we're going to go play it safe. I think we're going to do the Buccaneers, the Bengals, the Bills, and the Chiefs. I think those are all pretty solid, and I'm just aiming for the BP jersey. So that's what's going to get me there.
This four-legged parlay of all moneyline bets has odds of +199, which is kind of hard to do. I respect that. $100 would pay out to $300. $250 would pay out to $600. Smart man. Alex Engler, your thoughts?
This is a parlay wrapped in bubble wrap, my friend. This is about as safe as it gets, and I don't hate it, but it does scare me taking the extra safe options each week. And I get it. Sometimes you got to do the necessary things to get yourself a BP jersey. I've been there. But I like the Bengals because they haven't won a playoff game since 1991. No one in the modern world has sent a text message about the Bengals winning a playoff game. Absurd. I also like the Bills because I think it's a cold game. You're in Buffalo. It was 10-14 last time. That's a coin flip. I mean, I like it all, but it just scares me that it's extra safe. It's too safe. Something's got to go wrong.
There's not a lot of juice.
There's no juice. Like, something has to go wrong. I have played this game before where you're like, just give me like a sure thing, a gimme, and it's never a gimme. Something's going to go wrong.
John, tell him why it's safe.
I'm going to get a Bobby Portis jersey. Bobby Portis the guy. He's going to sign it for me. He's going to see this, and it's going to be an easy 4-leg, and I'm going to be right back where I was, So it's the world comes around, and Bobby Portis is my religion now. So
it's safe because Bobby Portis is watching over this parlay. I understand. Now I understand.
Bobby Portis is watching over this parlay. Very good reason. Very good reason.
You want to go against those eyes of his? Those eyes that glare into your soul?
Not.
Nobody does.
Absolutely not.
No, thank you. I don't want that smoke.
All right, Johnny Knoxville. What type of jackass takes 4 straight favorites in a parlay? My type of jackass. I love this pick. There's nothing. I have nothing to say. It's indefensible. There's nothing wrong.
That's why you're the best at what you do.
Hey, listen. I like this guy. Can we get to fun in these parlays or what?
John, this is what Matt does every weekend. He bets these heavy favorites money line and just holds on for dear life. This is the Matt James special. I'm actually curious if you guys colluded before the show and he told you to place this bet for him. Is that true?
We played football together.
At Wake, huh? At Wake.
D tackle.
Yeah.
And Tyler too, right?
Yeah, sure. All of us.
A man after my own heart. I love it.
Hey, I have to say I kind of side with Ace on this a little bit more than Matt James, just because I don't know if it's enough. The juice isn't worth the squeeze for me. Now, I'll offer you some money, but I have a feeling that whatever I offer is going to get passed by Matt James. So I'll start it out with a little $50 bet. A little $50 to get things going.
Ace?
I mean, dude, he's going to double, triple whatever I throw down. I'll give you 100 because I think it's safe, but have fun with Matt James funding your parlay.
Matt?
John, let's cut the malarkey here. I'm going to double that offer. I want to give you $200. We're going to fund this thing, and we're going to get you not only the Portis jersey, but we're going to get you some candles that you can light while you watch Portis play and have your jersey on. How's that sound?
That's my man. That's my man.
It is all yours.
We have a deal?
Let's
go!
You take that. I want nothing to do with it. John, $200 coming your way. This will pay out to over $500. Congratulations. Let's go, Bobby Portis.
Father, son, Bobby Portis.
Let's get money.
Hey, thanks for calling in, John.
Yeah, no problem.
If you have a big winner, if you need to be on the show and pitch your parlays to Matt James, Alex Angler, Katie Mox, Tyler Cameron when they're on, DM us, comment, or better yet, email us at parlayhotseat@itsovertime.com. No purchase necessary. 21 years or older to enter. Visit overtime.tv/contests for the full rules.
Don't stop, hey, don't stop, hey, hey. You know the drops don't stop and neither do the blessings, y'all. If you want to get dripped and fitted like your boy, all you got to do is click the link over here. Also, don't forget to subscribe this away and check out more fire videos over here. While y'all do that, I'm going to tell my mama I'm on overtime.